And baby, we can talk all night, but that ain't getting us nowhere. Bark, 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 bark. I wish you wouldn't make me leave here. No, let me think of a better one. Looking out on the morning rain. Bark, 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 bark. Until the day I met you, life was so unkind. Bark, 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 bark. That's pretty good. Bonjour, Mino Giga Jabe. Good morning, and welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. My name is Natasha, and this is Nabese. Nabese, bak, 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 bak. Nabese is a rooster. And I thought we'd come out, maybe put out a little tobacco, maybe say a little morning prayer with my good friend Nabese. Baka! So let's see. How do I start? First of all, Nabese, you got any tobacco? You didn't bring any tobacco? Baka! Well, I'll get some tobacco. Asema, tobacco. Maybe that can be our Ojibwe phrase of the week. We have to do a show today for KAXE, a radio show, and maybe I can talk about prayer and tobacco. If you're new to the show, lots of times I like to come outside and put out some tobacco to get Chimanadu, the Great Spirit. And when I say my prayers, in the Anishinaabe way, we give tobacco as an offering. It's called a tobacco offering. So when I pray, I say, "Get Chimanadu, Great Spirit. Odapana niwi asema." Accept my tobacco. I can sprinkle some on the ground. Or smoke it in a pipe, baka akwe. Baka! So, Great Spirit, we do go wishing. Or get you manadu, we do go wishing. Great Spirit, help me. We do go wishing min away. We do go wishing ando min away noon goom. Help me to speak well today. Miigwech. Thank you. Now, little Nabese, Baka, I think it's time that I set you free. Baka. Well, you can't just live at home your whole life. You're getting to an age. It's time you go out and you make a life for yourself. Baka. So go, my little rooster. Fly free. Bak, 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 bak. Baka! How's it going? Nabese, where, I think that's the word of the day. Hoo, I feel my temperature rising. Nabese is a rooster. The morning bird. Today I would like to tell the story of Wagosh, the fox. If I can pull it up. Wagosh is a fox. Nabese's rooster. And, in nature, the fox and the rooster are enemies. The rooster, he protects the chickens, Bak Akwe, the chicken, from the fox. And the fox got its name because he was so good looking. Everybody's like, ooh, he's a fox. No, I don't know. There's no story. I just had a picture of a fox. Anyway, how you guys doing? Me no giga jabe. Good morning. Just out here enjoying the mukaam, the sunrise. Mukaam. It's pretty chilly this morning, I gotta say. Brr. Today is, what do we call today? After prayer day. Ishkwa anima e. Geisha good. I don't think I changed the name. But Ishkwa anima e geisha good. After prayer day. That's our word for Monday. Monday, Monday, la 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 dee da dee dee dum, hoka hey. Then there's tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. I'm gonna shoot the whole day down. But I want to have good hair when I do it. you ever have a grandma do that? She'd lick her fingers and then try to fix your hair. Back in the days of the grandfathers, they didn't have gel and hair products. You had to use spit. That was the old way. Everybody wants to be traditional until it comes to hair care. Oh, God. BOOZHOO Grassroots Indians. How you doing, Grassroots? You're first in class. Give you a gold star. Gwen Carly, BOOZHOO. Oh, Gwen, you're from Nashville? Oh, wow. Do they have a southern accent in Nashville? Is it like, hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. That's a stereotype. It's probably racist. How come it's okay anytime when somebody says they're from the South, people immediately do like an impression, an impersonation. Oh, really? You're from the South? Well, hey, y'all. I mean, you can't do that with any other group. Oh, you're black? Well, howdy doody then, or whatever. I'm not sure what the stereotype was. But, you know, tell somebody I'm Ojibwe. Oh, really? Well, BOOZHOO. How? How, Kola? In Ojibwe, or in Dakota, when they say hi, they say how. And it's short for, how's it going, bro? Nah. How's it gonna be when you don't know me? Anyway. Oh, John Redcorn's here. BOOZHOO, John Redcorn. Way down in Louisiana, across from New Orleans, back behind the woods among the evergreens. Do-do-do-do in grass and wood. Live a country boy named Johnny Be Good. He never really learned to read or write so well, but he could play a guitar like it's ringing a bell. Go, go! And, of course, Wally Bear. Well, me no giga shame, Wally Bear. How good to see you. Gwen Carly says, I am on a girls' trip. And yes, they have an accent. Well, hello. Well, bless your heart. Bless your southern heart. Everybody loves women from the South. It's like, oh, they're Southern belles. When people think of the South, of women, it's nothing but, oh, this Southern hospitality. You know, everybody loves the South. But when you talk about poor white men from the South, Immediately they must be a racist. Y'all ain't from around these parts. Just once I want to be able to say that. You ain't from around here, are you? Go on, get. Get. We don't take kindly. I don't take kindly. Only people in the South, when they get insulted, they say it in the nicest possible way. We don't take kindly to people of your ilk, of your persuasion, if you catch my drift, and I think you do. Nah. People in Minnesota up north were way too repressed. We'll never tell you how we really feel. We do everything backwards up here. If we like you, we'll be the rudest people in the world. Well, look, if it isn't ugly and uglier, that's how your Uncle Note says, hi, I'm happy to see you. But in the South, people are really nice. Anyway, I should go home. We should start a show with that old NanaBOOZHOO. He can tell some stories. Teach some Ojibwe language. I don't know. Boop, boop, boop.
Okay, BOOZHOO.
Hi, sweetie.
Hey, Natasha, what are you doing?
Nothing. I was out here with Nabese, with the rooster. I'm up early with the birds.
Oh, cool. Do you want to come in and, do a live stream?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to teleport you.
Okay. Roger that.
All right, you got to start the thing.
What do you mean?
You got to say the thing.
Oh, you mean, one to teleport.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to say that, aren't I?
Yeah, you say it, and then I say, make it so.
Okay, let's see. I'm locking in on your coordinates.
Okay.
And that's 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1. No. I love you so.
Hey, welcome to the show.
How come you're so stuffed up?
I don't know. I just noticed that. My nose is all stuffed up. I think I have allergies.
You got the allergies?
Yeah, this time of year sometimes I get kind of stuffy in the nose.
Oh. Sucks to be you.
Yeah, it does.
Hey everybody, BOOZHOO! And welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Natasha Nindijanakas. Over here is NanaBOOZHOO, Ikadon BOOZHOO, NanaBOOZHOO. Say hello to these people.
Okay, BOOZHOO, Gakina Awiya. Hello, everybody.
And over here, the rock star cartoonist himself.
Hey.
Michael Lyons. Say hello, Michael.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the show.
And baby, today, our Ojibwe word of the day. What do you think, sweetie?
Well, you know what? Not only do we need to come up with an Ojibwe word, we have to come up with a phrase and a story and something meaningful for our friends at KAXE.
KAXE, KBXE, Community Radio. Your place for Northland Ojibwe language and cultural instruction.
Is that right?
Something like that. Yeah, what do you think we should talk about?
What'd you teach outside?
The word for fox and rooster.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Nabese is rooster. Rooster. Wagosh. Fox.
Is there a story about those two?
Not that I'm aware of. And, there probably is a million, but who knows? Oh, we could talk about October.
Yeah, we could definitely do October. Benakwi Jesus.
Benakwi Jesus. Leaves falling moon. Next week, we got one more week left of this one. What was this one?
This was Wate Baga Jesus. leaves changing or something like that. Bright leaves moon.
Oh yeah, what day bugger geese? September was the leaves changing moon, and October is the falling leaves moon. How come the fire's so quiet?
Should we turn it up?
Yeah, there we go. Little ambience.
Yeah.
Binakwe. But you know what I learned about this word, sweetie?
What's that?
Binakwe ingun
Yeah.
means to rake.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Binakwe is falling as in leaves. So they call this time, if you say Binakwe, it's falling leaves moon. But if you called it Binakwe, Jesus, it would be like raking moon, raking leaves moon.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's so close, because that's what we do this time of year. We rake leaves.
I know we used to. I don't rake leaves anymore.
I know. How come we don't do that?
Yeah, you just mow them up in the spring.
When I was a little girl, we raked leaves all the time. But Binakwe Jesus, falling leaves falling moon, is the Anishinaabe Moen, the Ojibwe word for Binakwe for October. And that's all I have to say about that.
Okay.
Jagag is a skunk. And Memengwa is a butterfly. Because we have so many cartoons from Michael Lyons of skunks and butterflies.
Yeah, but I forgot to pull them up.
Oh. Well, all right. And finally, what else do we have here? Manadane de Moen. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Do. You guys,
What?
you gotta give us women a little respect.
What's that?
That's the respect snap. Hey, we're the women. You better respect us. Respect our authority. Manadane de Moen, which is represented by the Mushkode Bajike. By the buffalo, huh, sweetie?
Yeah, it sure is.
Mushkode Bajike. Buffalo. Buffalo Soldier is the only song that I know that talks about a buffalo.
Hey, you're right. Are there any other songs with the word buffalo in it?
I couldn't think of one. Buffalo Soldier. What were the Buffalo Soldiers?
I think they were the black people who fought the Indians.
What?
Yeah, they were the slaves they brought up to fight the Dakota people. They called them Buffalo Soldiers because they fought against us and killed the buffalo.
Wow. Is that what that song's about?
Yep, stolen from Africa, brought to America. They were fighting on arrival. They were fighting for survival.
Fighting on arrival, fighting for survival. Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Yep.
Bob Marley and the Wailers. One of the few bands who also named themselves after the whale.
No, I think it's whalers as in criers.
Criers? They're not the whalers? People who hunt whales?
I don't think so.
I always thought that's what whalers meant. They were on a ship spearing whales.
No, that's whalers like people who cry or wail.
Oh. He was a buffalo soldier. Manadane de Moen. Respect. Do you respect me?
As much as I respect anybody.
But will you respect me in the morning?
Not any less than I respect you now.
There's fighting on a rifle. So what should we talk about today, sweetie?
Oh, I don't know. Anything you like. You want to talk about current events?
Current events? Currently, the events in the news are the Queen is still dead.
Yep.
Are they done parading her body around yet?
I think so. I think they finally buried her.
They buried her?
Yep.
I thought they were going to take her to a taxidermy.
Taxidermy.
Yeah, stand her up in like a fighting pose like they do with bears. With her showing her teeth. Arr, I'm the Queen.
No, I think they put her in a casket and did something to her.
So she's still dead. Biden, is he still alive?
Yep. President Biden is still alive and kicking. Donald Trump is on the phone.
Donald Trump, the former president?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's talk to him. One line.
Line 2.
Hello, Donald Trump. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. Thank you so much for calling in. Yes, hello there, Natasha. It's me, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, former president of the United States of America. Some tell me I was the greatest president ever. Some tell me I was literally Hitler. But in either case, they're constantly talking about the Donald, the greatest president ever. How are you, Natasha? Oh, I'm just fine. Natasha, she's the co-host of the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO is a fine show. Everyone listens to it every day. I'm learning so much Ojibwe. Well, that's great. What is the Ojibwe word of today, Natasha? Well, we have a couple of meaningless words. How about leaves falling moon? That's the Ojibwe word for October. It is called Benakwi Jesus. Benakwi Jesus. Leaves falling moon. That's what you call October? Well, that's what we call this time of year. This phase of the moon is known as the leaves falling moon. Leaves falling moon. Yes, of course, leaves falling moon. You know, I tell you one thing. When those towers fell on September 11th, 2001, my building became the largest building in New York City. It was the tallest building in the greatest city, in the greatest country, with the Trump Tower. I'd never been so pleased. You were pleased on September 11th? Well, it's a great tragedy, of course, great tragedy. And my very good friend, Rudy Giuliani, he was mayor at the time, a great friend of mine, and very much indeed. But I called him up and I said, hey, Rudy, it's me, Donald Trump. And I have the largest building in New York City, the greatest building in the greatest city in the greatest world, in the greatest country of the world. And I'm going to come back, I'm going to be president one day. Are you running for president again? I couldn't get a straight answer from anybody. Well, I don't want to ruin the surprise, but stay tuned, Natasha. Very soon indeed, I will reveal my plan and whether or not I will be running for president once again. Okay. Why are you talking so creepy? I'm not talking creepy. I'm talking presidential. Nobody is more presidential than me, Donald Trump. That's what they're telling me. Is it true? I don't know. It's tremendous. Yeah, okay. So let me ask you, what's going on in current events? I tell you, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. What Sleepy Joe Biden, what he's done to our country. When I was president, we were the greatest country in the world. Now under Sleepy Joe Biden, I'm afraid he's done very bad things indeed. Okay, so you're gonna come back. Yeah, I'm going to come back and I'm going to straighten things out. I'm going to build a wall. It's going to be a great wall. We'll have the Great Wall of America. Yeah, well, you had 4 years to do something about it. You didn't do anything. No, I was a great president. Some say the greatest. I don't want to say I'm much too modest.
How do you say respect in Ojibwe? Because I think people need to respect their president, even if it's Sleepy Joe Biden.
Oh, really?
Yes, there's been too many people making fun of that old coot.
Yeah, okay. In our language, we call respect Manadindamoen.
Munadindamoen, respect. And that's represented by the buffalo?
Yep, the Mushkode Bajike, the prairie cow. Mushkode Bajike.
Mushkode Bajike, the buffalo.
Yep. So, look, Donald, I gotta get going. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Well, just answer me this one question, would you, Natasha?
Sure.
What does one say goodbye in Ojibwe? I want to say goodbye, and I want to say it in the Ojibwe language.
Well, we don't say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Gigawabamin Minawa.
Well, Gigawabamin Minawa, Natasha.
Yep, Gigawabamin Minawa, Donald. Donald Trump, sweetie.
Yeah, you didn't ask him any questions.
Yeah, you know. I got him on the line. I'm like, you know what? It's awfully early for him.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't really want to talk about politics. Oh, that's really good coffee. And that's a problem, you know, if you want to watch YouTube or watch anything on TV or whatever. First thing in the morning, it's all politics talk. It's like, can't we talk about anything else?
Well, this show doesn't talk about politics.
Not too much. Because we always get in trouble when we weigh in with our opinions.
Yeah. You want to talk about transgenderism?
No. I just want to play the drums. Ladies aren't supposed to sing at the drum waiter. Or at least we're not supposed to sit like the dudes do. Waiter, hey, waiter, ho. No one gets bent out of shape when it comes to gender roles as traditional people.
What do you mean?
You ever notice that? Like everybody's all, ooh, gender this, gender that, you know, women's empowerment. Until it comes to talking about Anishinaabe culture and tradition. They go, okay, well, women aren't supposed to be in a drum. Women should do this. Men should do that. Everyone just sits and nods. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Those are the rules, huh? But it's the one time, like, nobody gets all, how come that's a woman's job? That ain't right. You know, a woman can be just as good as a man. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Looking out. We were talking about this the other morning, in fact.
What's that?
Joe Jackson and that song, Real Men.
Oh, yeah.
What's a man now? What's a man mean? Take your mind back. I don't know when. Sometimes when it always seemed to be just us and them. Girls that wore pink and boys that wore blue. Boys that always grew up better men than me and you. And so it goes around again. But now and then we wonder who the real men are. Oh. You know, what makes a real man? I would like to discuss this today. Men. You guys are too close to the subject.
What do you mean?
I think it takes, you know, somebody from the outside to analyze manliness from a lady's perspective. Because we are different.
I thought that was just a social construct.
Nope. I'm here to say, there's boys and there's girls. girls that wore pink and boys that wore blue were boys that grew up better men than you two.
Hey.
But now it's all changed. Now you got... I saw this meme. Showed a picture of a guy from like the 20s or the 30s or something. And he was wearing like an overcoat, suit and tie. He had his hat in his hand, polished shoes. He was in a city or something. It just looked great. He was dressed to the nines, or whatever that means. And then they showed a picture of guys today, and there's a dude with a beard, some sculpted beard, bun in his hair. You know, he had long hair, but he tied into a bun. He was wearing tight, short, not that short, but like too short, denim shorts with a colorful, you know, it was like a golf shirt or something tucked into those shorts. Kind of loafers with no socks. He had like pasty white legs. And he was on his phone walking. And the caption read, "Something has gone terribly wrong." You go, yeah, I know. Men back in the days of the grandfathers. You know? I asked my cousin, I go, you look at those old pictures of our family. Even the fishermen and the resort guys, you know, they're working outside, cleaning fish, cleaning geese, or you know, these are hunters and stuff. But they'd be wearing like a button-up shirt, slacks, decent shoes, those Dick Tracy hats. You know, they might have the sleeves rolled up or whatever, but they were dressed, like, they looked like they were going to go to work at a bank. These are like guys living in the woods in Bena. And he was like, well, yeah, but, you know, back in those days, there was only one kind of clothing. When you bought clothes, you went and you bought a shirt and pants and a jacket. And, you know, they didn't have, oh, these are my work clothes. These are my workout clothes. These are my play clothes. I was like, no, this is my shirt, my pants. You know, your grandpa had like 3 pairs of pants and 5 shirts. You know, and some underwear and socks. So whether he was fishing or going to church or whatever, you know. So, but now people dress like idiots.
Not you. You have a nice outfit.
Yeah, you like my little outfit here? Yeah. I wear flannels to stay warm. I'm always, you know, I'm a layer person.
Yeah.
But hookah, hey, the fire's nice and cozy this morning.
Yeah, it is.
It's getting to be that time of year, getting cold. Got to turn on the space heater first thing in the morning. Black medicine water. Makere mashkiki wabu. La-di-da-di-da. Should I talk about Pink Floyd?
Yeah, sure.
Back in the days of the grandfathers, there was an album that came out after The Wall. Somebody mentions Pink Floyd, and the first thing they do is all like, oh yeah, we don't need no education. You know, right? Great album, granted. But today I would like to talk about an album called The Final Cut. The Final Cut came out and was largely ignored by the world for some reason. Everyone lost their minds over The Wall. And then by the time The Final Cut came out, you know, I think I bought one album. Somebody else bought one. And there was like 12 other albums that were sold. No hits off that album. Nobody ever talks about it, but it's a really great album. The Final Cut. And there's a song on there that Michael sings called The Gunner's Dream.
Oh, yeah.
Gunner's Dream. Floating down through through the clouds. Memories come rushing up to meet me now. But in the space between the heavens, that's really high.
Yeah, it is.
In the corner of some foreign field, I had a dream. But a lot of the songs have to do with war, World War II, and also being veterans, you know. There's songs about, paranoid eyes, about dreaming of a place where you could relax on both sides of the tracks. You can relax on both sides of the tracks, and maniacs don't blow holes in bandsmen by remote control. And everyone has recourse to the law, and no one kills the children anymore. Ha, sweetie.
That's right.
No one kills the children anymore. But that song, that album, when I listen to it now, it seems more appropriate for modern times than it did in the 80s. I mean, those songs, it kind of resonates for current events. So this is a song called Gunner's Dream. And it's from the album Pink Floyd, The Final Cut. I think that's the song, right?
Yeah, sure it is.
All right. Up next, Nanaboozhoo. Miigwech, Gapisandawi Egg. Thank you for listening. Please welcome Michael Lyons.
Oh, what? Floating down through the clouds, memories come rushing up to me now. But in the space between the heavens and the corner of some foreign field, I had a dream. Goodbye, Max. Goodbye, Mom. After the service, when you're walking slowly to the car, and the silver in her hair shines in the cold November air, you hear the tolling bell and touch the silk in her lapel. And as the teardrops rise to meet the comfort of the band, you take her frail hand and hold on to the dream.
This is Randy Peone on KRES Radio, voice of the Coeur d'Alene Indian Reservation. It's time for the morning traffic report on this rainy bicentennial 4th of July. It's what Lester falls apart. KRES traffic man down at the crossroads.
A place to stay, enough to eat, somewhere old heroes shuffle safely down the street, where you can speak out loud about your doubts and fears. What's more, no one ever disappears. You never hear their standard issue kicking in your door. You can relax on both sides of the tracks, and maniacs don't blow holes in bandsmen by remote control. And everyone has recourse to the law, and no one kills the children anymore. No one kills the children anymore.
A big truck just went by.
Night after night, going round and around my brain.
I just got a news bulletin that says
The street
Maggie and John
is driving me insane.
your house. And remember, it's BYOF. Bring your own fireworks.
In the corner of a foreign field, a gunner sleeps tonight. What's done is done. We cannot just write off this final scene. Take heed of the dream. Why do I do that, you guys? I'm so sorry. I shut off that microphone, then I forget to turn it back on. Oh, the funny stuff I said. Anyway, so yeah, I'm on the moon. I called Natasha. We talked a little bit. And I went off on how the moon's a grandmother, you know, Nokomis, grandmother moon. Earth is her mother, Mama Aki. And Joe Biden's the soul of America. Oh, I hate it when I do that. I'm really sorry, you guys. Nima Nendam, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I shut off that microphone. And I deprived you of my hilarious little comments. Nah. Oh, the moon. You know, I never get tired of the moon. You would think, like, you know, you'd look into a subject and you'd learn something about it and go, oh, isn't that interesting? Every night, you know, look up. Well, did you know this about the moon? And then you just put it away and just go, you know, you'll be done with it. But no, year after year, I keep on staying fascinated with the moon. What is it? How does it stay hanging up in the air like that? Why did they lie about what they know about the moon? You know? I mean, not only did they obviously... It's not even a conspiracy theory by this point. You know? The burden of proof that baby boomers came to the moon and played golf and drove a dune buggy and took one picture of the Earth, that's on them. That's an absurd story that I don't believe. But it's just fascinating to think about, you know. It's obviously not a rock floating in outer space, like they said. So why did they lie about it? How come nobody can ever say, we don't know? No, you think we flew a rocket to that thing that flies in the sky and changes shape every day and emits a light? You think we put people in a firework, in a bottle rocket and shot it into outer space? No, that didn't happen. So nobody knows. Nobody's ever stood on the moon. I don't even know if you can fall asleep. I don't even know if you can fall asleep on the moon. But, you know, it's kind of the cornerstone of after the Santa Claus conspiracy. It's the next, you know, it's conspiracy theories 101. You know, did they fake going to the moon? It'll take you years after that to finally come around to what is the moon. You know, obviously nobody landed on it because that's not even a place you know. It's like saying did they land on the sun? It's as obvious, as likely that somebody flew to the sun and landed on it and played golf and came back, you know. But, you know, is the moon three-dimensional? You know, the Bible says it's a light in the sky. You know, we've been trained to look at it like it's a rock in the sky that changes color. They just don't even want to talk about it. That's the problem. That's why everyone gets so bent out of shape when you challenge climate change or you just have questions to Dr. Fauci. He gets really angry. He was like, you know, if you don't trust me, you don't trust science. It's like, what? That's not a question of trust. What do you mean trusting science? You know, oh, I'm questioning the authorities? Yeah, I guess so. Who cares? You know, they don't like talking about that. The fact that, is it even a Mandela effect maybe? You know, these days in this reality, the moon can be many different colors. It's not just white or gray like they say in these pictures. You know, there's a pink moon, there's a blue moon, it gets to be yellow, orange. And then kind of trying to fit it into the old scientific description of the moon. They go, oh, because of the atmosphere, because of a sphere, a bubble of gases around the marble, the moon appears different colored because the only way we see the moon is because the sun is bouncing off of it, even at night. And everyone accepts it. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, it's like a white ball in the sky because of gravity. Okay, can you explain gravity again? How come it's not just falling in? Oh, never mind that. How come it's not floating away? Expert scientists. It's in that sweet spot of gravity where it just doesn't fall into Earth, doesn't float away. And it doesn't change colors or shape. It just appears that way to your lying eyes. Trust us, we're science. We worked it out. And then there's just tons of evidence that, no, that's not the way the moon works. But I never get tired of thinking about it, because you go down so many rabbit holes then. Then you're like, why are they lying about it? Why can't they just say, we don't know. Can't get up there. What do you think it is? What's the sun? How in the world could anybody presume to know what the sun is? Well, we're scientists. We did some experiments, worked out some math. Therefore, the sun is 94 million miles away. It is a burning gas that burns hydrogen and whatever. Oh, really? How do you know that? Do you have some sort of machines, or did you fly out there take a sample of the sun? You don't know. Nobody knows. Shut up. I'm not saying I do know. I just know they don't know. I know the Earth or the sun and the moon appear to be the same size to me. Let me find that picture, for crying out loud. Now that I'm thinking about it, this always happens to me. I get up on the moon here, and I start thinking about all the lies they've said about the moon, and I get crabby. Not crabby, but I want to become a smart mouth. I don't have any respect. Manadine Moen. Okay, hold on. Can I do this? Okay. And people get upset when you start talking about this too. They want you to shut up about it. Or they don't want you to shut up about it, but they get quiet when people bring up the lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, whatever this is. If you tell a baby boomer the sun and the moon are the same size, they'll laugh at you, scoff at you. Oh, what are you, a flat earther? Oh, ha, ha, ha. You know, that's crazy and you're stupid. And you show him this picture and he goes, no, right, you know. Picture a solar eclipse. They're exactly the same size. It's like 2 quarters. You're scientists. You're precious, what's that guy's name? Billions and billions of years. Oh, that fraud from public television. Carl. I don't know. Public television viewers love this guy, Carl somebody. I was talking about outer space. You know, the scientists tell you, no, it's 400 times bigger than the moon and 400 times farther away. It just looks like, you're just lucky for us. Once in a while, we're in that sweet spot. It's like, nope. The moon and the sun are the same distance from us too. If you trust your own senses, your own common sense. You know, the fact that they lied about going to the moon is common sense. But the reaction to just saying that out loud is what's interesting. Because people get triggered. They think you're the crazy one. Or they think you're being... It sounds weird to the world for you to call the government liars. You know, I heard about somebody who was talking about... if you don't believe in conspiracy theories, except for the one that all conspiracy theories are wrong, then you believe that the government, the whatever, the powers that be are batting 1,000. You know, that anything that these people claim is not only not real, you know, but they're probably sick. Nope. I just don't believe your crap anymore. I don't believe what you say about outer space, what you say about the moon, what you say about history, what you say about vaccinations, vaccines, about nuclear war, about nuclear weapons, about pandas, about dinosaurs. I got to question it all now. Because known liars, that's what it is. The moon's fascinating to me because known liars are also the ones who make all these other claims. Hi, we're government scientists. We flew men to the moon 6 times 50 years ago with no problems and can't get back there now. But we can easily get to Mars. And once you shoot this concoction of whatever, we're not going to explain or be clear about, into your blood, it'll keep you healthy. It's like, no, thank you. Oh, what are you, a conspiracy theorist? You don't trust your science? Are you a science denier? Yeah. I think they're a bunch of liars. It makes me want to listen to the Amish and the Christian scientists more. Because at least they reject listening to liars. Anyway. Computer. Boop, boop, boop. And solar eclipse simulation. Boop, boop, boop. And moon simulation. Boop, boop, boop. You see, guys? I'm not even on the moon. I'm the liar. What a twist. This whole time, he was the conspiracy. He was the one pretending to be on the moon. Doesn't that blow your mind? No. Oh, what a twist in the story. This whole time, NanaBOOZHOO was talking about how they faked going to the moon, when all along, he was the one who faked going to the moon. I'm ashamed of myself. Boop, boop, boop. BOOZHOO. Hi, sweetie. You ready to come home? Yeah. Would you teleport me back? Okay, hang on. When to teleport? Make it so, number 1. No. And there he is. Hi. Did you have fun on the moon? In the holodeck? Yeah. Not really. I got sidetracked complaining about the moon landing conspiracy again. Oh, yeah? Are you a science denier? Do you deny? I deny. Yeah. I don't understand why our show isn't more popular, too. Like, are we being shadow banned? Well, that's the weird thing. I don't really believe anybody is actively trying to suppress the truth. Like, even when we talk about this stuff in the show, it doesn't really change how many people see it. Yeah. But it's just weird that we've been doing this for this long. Have a pretty consistent show. 4 years, at least 2 years of an hour-long, almost daily show. Of just some jokes and a song. It just seems to stop at right before 80. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. Just talking shop. Bonjour. But for a while there, I was thinking, is it because we always make fun of the moon landing? Or make fun of transgenderism or something? And it's like, no, once in a while, one of the viewers gets annoyed with us, but I don't really think there's Big Brother watching our show going, no, you must not. We just stole a Pink Floyd song without asking for copyright. Yeah, but we'll get dinged for that. That is true. That is the weird thing, sweetie. What's that? YouTube will notice that Michael sang a Pink Floyd song and send us a little note saying, you're not in trouble, but we're going to share some of your ad revenue with Pink Floyd. or their publishing group.
Yeah, that is weird that they can tell.
I mean, you know, I'm not trying to insult your singing ability or anything, but how can YouTube tell that that's a Pink Floyd song? Yeah, maybe they're big Pink Floyd fans. Must be, huh? Anyway. We got anybody on the phone?
We got Hunter Biden on line 2.
Oh, really? Well, let's talk to him. Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hey, man. How you doing, Nanaboozhoo? It's me, Hunter Biden.
Yeah, I know.
I was watching your show, man. You think they're fake going to the moon landing?
Yeah, of course.
No, man. They went to the moon. That was America. We went to the moon. It was great. I watched that on TV when I was a baby.
Were you even born yet?
Yep, I was a little baby. They showed my daddy, the president Donald J. Trump. No, wait. That's not my daddy. What am I saying? I'm so high. Dude, my dad is not Donald Trump. My dad's the president. Barack Obama.
Nope, try again.
Joe Biden?
Yep, Joe Biden.
My president, Daddy Joe Biden. He sat me in front of the TV there. He was like, you watch that, boy. We're going to go to the moon. We're going to the moon. And then I said, if we can go to the moon, we can do anything.
Yeah, what can I do for you, Hunter?
I want to learn the Ojibwe word of the day, man. What's the Ojibwe word of the day?
All right, real briefly. Today, we talked about October being the leaves falling moon. Benakwi Jesus.
Benakwi Jesus, leaves falling moon, leaves fall. That's what you call October. It's blowing my mind, man.
Yeah. And Nabese is a rooster.
Nabese is a rooster. You know what another name for rooster is?
Never mind. And a Wagosh is a fox.
Wagosh is a fox. Man, I saw a fox last night. She was a foxy lady. She was a foxy lady.
Yeah, okay. And Jagog is a skunk.
Jagog, skunk. Jagog, skunk. You got some of that skunky weed?
Yeah, never mind. And Mamengwa is a butterfly.
Mamengwa, butterfly. Hey, that's what I am. I was like a little caterpillar, and then I spread my wings, and I became a butterfly.
Yep. And finally, Manadainda Moen is respect.
Manadainda Moen, respect. You gotta respect women.
What?
That's right. You gotta respect a woman's right to choose. It's her body. It's her choice. And I respect women.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do, man. I give the pretty ones extra tips when I'm at the strip club. I go, here you go, darling. That's $10. That's $10 because I respect you.
Yeah, I hear you're trying to get out of child support for your baby that you had, or that your wife, the stripper known as Dallas, from not Dallas, you're trying to get out of child support. They proved that was a baby you're not having anything to do with. Father of the Year.
Oh, come on, man. I would. I wanted to, but I just got a party.
Yeah, I know. And then the buffalo is Mashkode Bijike.
Mashkode Bijike, buffalo. Here's Buffalo Soldier.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I gotta go, dude. Anything else I can do for you?
How you say goodbye in that funny, what you call it, gibberish?
Ojibwe. Ojibwe Moen.
Ojiberish?
Ojibwe.
Ojibwe. How you say goodbye?
We don't say goodbye, Hunter. We say, I will see you again. Gigawaba Min. Mina wa.
Well, Gigawaba Min. Mina wa. What's your name?
Nanaboozhoo.
Nanaboozhoo. All right. Well, that's what
I don't suffer fools, sweetie.
I know you don't.
I don't know. We never got to play our intro song.
We could say goodbye with the intro song.
All right. That's all the time we have for today, folks. Kind of abrupt. What are you laughing about?
I don't know.
You got anything you want to add before I land the plane? No. Ladies and gentlemen, miigwech, gana wabieg. Thank you for watching. Where is it? BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, a podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am NANABOOZHOO. This over here is, what do you call yourself? Michael Lyons. Michael Lyons, a rock star cartoonist. Thanks so much, you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. And over here, the lovely and the talented Hoa. I could sit here and look at you all day.
Get out of here.
Natasha.
Miigwech, gabisadnawieg dash miigwech gana wabieg. Thank you for listening and thank you for watching.
I'll see you again. Giga Wadamin, Minowa. Okay. The song's not playing, sweetie.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nope. How come we're having so many technical difficulties today?
I don't know. It's one of those. Just another manic Monday.
Yeah, it must be a Monday, huh? All right. Let's try this again. Here's the intro. And the sound. And the stuff in the background. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture too. I'm happy to be here with you today to speak Ojibwe. G-A-I-on Homanungun in English means I'm happy to be here today. That's all I wanted to say in Ojibwe. Welcome back to the show.
BOOZHOO.
Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO,
The podcast
about Ojibwe language
and culture. I am Natasha. This is NANABOOZHOO. Welcome back to the show.